I guess we're all kind of nerds in our own way, whether it's Star Trek or hip-hop music. What's going on, G's and biddies? I guess. I didn't want to start off with saying, what's up, bitches? Welcome back. It's Eric and Mom. She's my main biatch. We're back with some more music reactions. And today we are fast-forwarding time from our last one. We did LL Cool J, 1990. And today we are heading to, I believe this was 04 or 05, checking out The Game featuring 50 Cent. This is How We Do. The title of the song is How We Do. The chorus says this is how we do. But as always, I'm just going to assume that you have never heard of this or have... I know you know who 50 Cent is.
I do.
She should know who 50 Cent is. When I was in high school, my senior year, me and a friend of mine, we did in the club for the senior talent show. That was pretty fun.
It was awesome.
We're still trying to find a video of that, too. It might be lost to time forever, but if we ever do locate it, it probably will wind up on the channel here. But today's song, like I said, How We Do by The Game. So The Game was signed to 50 Cent's record company, G Unit. I'm sure you've heard of G Unit before. But they were also, 50 was under Eminem, who was under Dr. Dre. So they were kind of like all together. Mm-hmm. But in G Unit, there was 50 Cent. You had Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, Tony Yayo. And then The Game got brought in basically by Dr. Dre. He kind of put The Game into G Unit. But The Game is a West Coast rapper. He's been shot before, so he has that in common with 50 Cent. But this is from his first album. Again, I think it was 2004 this came out, called The Documentary. And this would have been one of, I think there was 3 or 4 singles on there, and all of them were pretty big hits. But this was the first big hit off that album. Party song. It's going to be a little bit lyrical, and there's definitely cussing in here, so definitely different from Mama Said Knock You Out. But without any further ado, How We Do by The Game and 50 Cent. I think this is produced by Dr. Dre too.
This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do. Nobody do it like we do it, so show us some love. This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do. Nobody do it like we do it, so show us some love.
Fresh like, Impala, chrome hydraulics, 808 drums. You don't want none, nigga better run. When beef is on, I pop that drum. Come get some, pistol grip, pump. If a nigga step on my white air ones, it's red rum. Ready, here it come, Compton, Dre found me in the slums, selling that skunk. One hand on my gun, I was selling rocks and Master P was saying, buck past the blunt. It's G Unit, girls just wanna have fun. Coke and rum, got weed on the tongue. I'm banging with my hand up a dress like, I make it come, purple haze in my lungs. Whole gang in the front, case a nigga wanna stun.
I put Lamborghini doors on that Escalade. Low pro solo, look like I'm riding on blades. In 1 year, man, a nigga so great. I have a straight bitch in the telly going both ways. Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me. I give it to you just how you like it, girl. You're now rocking with the best, straight pound on my hip, Teflon on my chest. They say I'm no good, cause I'm so hood. Rich folks do not want me around. Cause shit might pop off, and if shit pop off, somebody gon' get laid the fuck out. They call me new money, say I have no class. I'm from the bottom, I came up too fast. The hell if I care, I'm just here to get my cash. Bougie ass bitches, you can kiss my ass. This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do. Nobody do it like we do it, so show us some love. This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do. Nobody do it like we do it, so show us some love.
Alright, thoughts so far?
I feel like I've heard that before.
You think you've heard this? You might have.
That part, probably coming from your room.
Yeah, that's very possible, or my car as well.
The 50 Cent part.
Yeah, very, very likely. Yeah, it's incredibly catchy, so they keep kind of like going back and forth. That's almost like a like an old school hip hop duo would do, or like the Beastie Boys would do. Like they would like swap off lines, or like each get like 8 bars of a verse, which if you didn't know, bars are just like the lines of a song. So it seems like, you know, maybe Game was taking like 12 and then 50 took like 12 there. So it's a pretty nice little pair up there, the way that they're working in between each other. Obviously the beat is kind of a banger. Like I'm pretty sure Dr. Dre produced it, and I think the old piano man Scott Storch might have did some work on it as well. But yeah, I don't think this was the first single off of that album. I feel like Westside Story might have been the first one, but this was probably the most popular for sure. And the other thing I like about it too is they keep doing this thing where what they do, it's called like riding the beat with your lyrics. So he's like, I put Lamborghini doors on the Esca, like he's matching up his lines with like beat drops, which is really cool. So something that I usually listen for and enjoy in a lot of hip-hop songs.
Gold Daytonas on that cherry 6-4. White wall so clean like I'm riding on Vogue. Sit one switch, man, that ass so low. Cali got niggas in New York riding on how to spose. Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me. I give it to you just how you like it, girl. You're now rocking with the best 4 pound on my hip, gold chain on my chest. 50, Bentley, M came and got a nigga fresh out the slum. Automatic gun, fucking one-on-one. With rat punk, your punk ass stuntin' it done. Homie, it's game time. You ready? Here it come. Call Lloyd Banks and get this motherfucker crunk. It took 2 months, but 50 got it done. Signed with G on the head, niggas like, don't try to front. I'll leave your ass slump. Thinking I'm a punk, get your fucking head lump. 50 got a gun. Ready, here it come. Gotta sit vendetta to get this. Cheddar be my buck. Redder the drama. Set a sip on up. Redder my flow sounds better than average. On tracks, I'm a savage. I damage any nigga tryna front on my clip. G unit.
So that's more of what I was talking about there. That time they were actually like going line for line. I've always been kind of interested in how they do that. Like if they're actually sitting there writing it all together, or if like one is writing words like the lyrics for the other one. Because there's a lot of people who have you ever heard of ghostwriters? A lot of singers have ghostwriters. Like they don't even write any of their own music at all. A lot of like the pop singers do. I think Taylor Swift is one that's known for writing a lot of her own stuff, although there was kind of like a controversy with some of her stuff recently. But rappers definitely do that. I know like Puff Daddy is not really a rapper, he's a producer, but a lot of his stuff is ghost written. And after this, these guys had a falling out, and 50 came out and said that he had like wrote all of, it was either this one or I think it might have been Hate It or Love It. I'm not positive, so I'm not too sure on that. But yeah, I love the wordplay and all that kind of stuff. I'm always interested in those sort of things, because here's some breaking news that she has no idea, but I used to do this when I was younger, which I know is really weird because I'm a white dude from Maine, but there used to be they used to do these freestyle competitions at Deering High School, and I used to go, and I never lost one. So I think I was okay at it, but I also had made some other connections. Like I worked with a guy who was a DJ on the radio who ended up like producing a beat for me, and I did like a song and stuff. And a lot of this, like I didn't ever expect it to really go anywhere, but I just thought it was fun. But because I've always been like, I like writing and words and things like that. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I'm a nerd, but only a nerd about stuff that I like. So, I don't know. I guess we're all kind of nerds in our own way, whether it's Star Trek or hip-hop music. Pretty sure it's just dance break now. Wrong song. I was big on this song. I remember requesting this at the underage club in Portland. There used to be a club in Portland that would have like an underage night. You could get in if you were under 21 years old, and like this was the jam at that point. So yeah, that's it for how we do. Thumbs up, thumbs down. How we do.
I think this was a good one. I liked it too.
Good one. I'm never sure because I know like the lyrics were just from such different generations. Like I don't listening to a lot of songs. There probably wasn't a lot of songs with all that, like, cussing and stuff when you were younger, right?
No. No,
I mean,
it
once in a
wasn't.
while, I will hear something on, like, the classic rock station, and it, like, won't be bleeped out. I'm like, wow, I don't think you can say that on the radio. But, yeah, it was definitely a different time when I was a kid. Like, I was telling her before we started recording here, like, I would have black friends that would, like, hey, you know, you can say that word to us. I'm like, y'all are out of your mind. Like,
No
yeah,
way.
because I'd be the one to slip up and say it in public. Real smart. But, all right, so we got another thumbs up. We're 3 for 3 here on Batch 2. So that was the game, How We Do, featuring 50 Cent. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up as always. And smash that sub button. Like, really hit it hard, as long as you're sub just to this one. Break it right off, so you sub to us, and then you can never sub to anyone else. That's what we're looking for. So until next time, everybody enjoy the rest of your night. We'll be back with some more Hip Hop Anonymous.